may be times where you need to set up meetings and events in other calendars that are not your own. For example, you may manage a team and may not want team events to appear in your main calendar. In Google Calendar, you can create new calendars straight from your account. Here, you can share and change the permissions of this calendar and ensure that it is accessible to those who need it. Let's have a look at how to create new calendars.
From Google Calendar, head to the left-hand side to where you see the plus icon next to the heading Other Calendars. From the options that appear, select Create New Calendar. The first step will be to give your calendar a name. Add in a description if it is needed, and then select Create New Calendar. Notice the calendar creation progress bar appears below. Once your calendar has been created, go back out of your settings. Your calendar now appears as an option on the left-hand side under the My Calendar section. When you want to create a meeting or event in that calendar, set up your meeting details in the usual way, except this time, be sure to switch to that specific calendar in the calendar options that appear from the meeting window. This meeting will now be added to that calendar and not your own. In order to change the permissions of this calendar and how it is visible, hover on the calendar name on the left-hand side panel. Click the three dots that appear and open the Setting and Sharing Permissions. Here you can see all the calendar settings for this calendar. These settings are the same as the calendar settings for your own calendar. You can choose to have this calendar automatically add all invitations, automatically accept invitations that don't conflict with other events, or to not show calendar invitations. If you would like this calendar to be public, you can do this by selecting the checkbox Make Available to Public. Google will warn you that by doing this calendar will be visible to anyone on the internet and searchable on Google Search. Note that some of these options are determined by the administrator of your admin console. You can now choose whether or not you would like the events in this calendar to appear as free or busy, or alternatively for the public to be able to see all events. If this calendar is public, the option to make it available within your domain will be grayed out as it is already available. If you deselect that option, you can now choose how this calendar is viewed within your domain. If you would like to share this calendar with specific people, you can do this from the next section. Here you can add in any email addresses you wish to share the calendar with and choose the necessary sharing permissions to either see free or busy, to see all event details, to make changes to the events, or to make changes and manage sharing. Below that, you can add any notifications you may need for the calendar, and if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can choose to delete the calendar should you no longer need it.